Well, hello and happy Friday. Hope you've had a good week, free from bugs and this awful virus. Steaming up. What's been happening? The stuff arrived from eBay that I ordered last week before I was furloughed. Yeah, so this is a week I've had off work. You have to try and keep busy, don't you? I've just been up a ladder actually. Well, is it worth bothering? That's Paul McCartney on holiday in Barbados, St. Bart's. Last year he was giving the finger to all the photographers, but all the pictures this year show him a lot happier. Yeah, why are people still bugging him? I mean, Beatles finished 50 years ago, didn't they? And his sort of pop career sort of fizzled out after his big world tour has ended. Yeah, St. Bart's. It was in the paper. It says Cliff Richard's palatial, well, it's a palace basically, 6.8 million. He sold it in Barbados, or is trying to sell it. There's been no takers. And he said he's living in New York. He prefers the anonymity of not being recognised. I thought, what? New York? Yeah, so if I win the lottery tonight, I'll buy that pad in Barbados, what Cliff used to have. What have I been getting? Well, when I went to Liverpool for John Lennon's birthday, I bought 10 of these. They were £5. They're really nice quality because they're backed up by the Beatles company. Everything has to be licensed and they make sure everything is good quality, and that's all enamel. The drum skin from the Sgt. Pepper album cover. And I bought them and I thought, I wonder if we can sell them on. Such a fiver is not bad for a quality item. You see some real crap on eBay. Do you think this idea is crap? I'll take them glasses off, can't see a bloody thing. Right, Ginger. Fleego. Yeah, I sent for a load of 1967 pennies which were going cheap. They're uncirculated. And I've got some copper, they're called lobster claw. Little key. I didn't really think they were that small on the bloody picture on eBay, but of course $3.49 for 10. Of course they're not going to be big ones, but they don't need to be. They're more subtle, aren't they? Copper coloured. Copper coloured split rings, I've got 10 of them. To go with the penny, it needs to, I thought it had gone dull by now, but we're using Duragly. It's good stuff, isn't it? I think it leaves the film on. So that combined, and I thought, would you pay a tenner for that? And the profit margin would be about £4, £3.50 profits if I sold that for a tenner. Is that, you know? Normally any kind of dealer is 100% markup, but that's going to be a bit tricky. I should charge £12, maybe I should charge £12. And I contacted that mate of mine, Kevin, who has a shop or a permanent stall on a market where he lives in Nelson. And he didn't really respond, maybe, because I said, if you take all 10, sell them, we'll share the profits, you know, get me a couple of beers and a curry or something. And he didn't respond. I think he's been affected by the lockdown. He seems a bit depressed. I said, well, come over here. There's no pubs open. I said, no, I'll have a few drinks. You can take these back. Do a deal on them 3D Sgt. Pepper posters I got in October. I said you could sell a mail order, or if you have regular customers that are Beatle fans like us, contact them, get them round and sell them at the front door. It's got a vestibule. Put a mask on and the cash over, lovely jubbly, jobs are good. So I'm going to fix all them 10 together, the rest are upstairs. Yes, that little do-it-yourself job. Like I said, you have to keep busy. Yes, I boil pans for hot water. That can go off now. I'm not putting a bloody immersion heater on like Jim Royal. Is that bloody immersion heater still on? Bloody hell. Barbara? We're not made of bloody money. Yeah, you can get these, like I said, off eBay. And because I had a short length left, that's what I've just been up the ladder doing, short length. Well, it is cold and frosty outside. No, because it's short, so I thought, oh, it's going to look crap. But of course, it looks alright. I keep my spare. Can you see in this dark? I keep my spare lampshades up there. They were from a charity shop. Not one of four. Oh, there. There we are. So I just went up with the ladders, fitted that short one, and of course it matches. I'm not going to put one behind these optics. I used to have 8 of them. They were in sets of 4. And when I was putting this up here, I put one set on the settee while I measured up. And I felt a bit tired, so I flopped on the settee and broke 2 of them. It must have been 3. No, I broke 3 of them because there's only 5 there, isn't there? They've been empty since Christmas. 3 years ago, I think. I should sort them. Does the mechanism get? Yes, it does. Ooh. Get stuck. I'll soak them in warm water since I have to keep finding things to keep me busy. Yeah, so they're all sorted now, them. You see. Shiny. In case of an earthquake, it's to stop everything falling off the shelves, you see. Hang on, that's off, isn't it? Off. Off. Number 2, that's see number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're good them remote control units, aren't you? £5 a set when a do-it-yourself store were closing down. Pity about this V-Rod, that was my dream bike at one time. Not this actual size, I mean a full-size one. But I think they were 12 grand years ago, weren't they? And they've discontinued that model now. I think it looked great. There was a thing on telly showing a proper backpatcher. Look at this new Harley. That ain't a Harley, don't sound nothing like one. And he got his phone to ring one of his gang members. Listen to this, does that sound like a Harley? And of course it didn't. Yeah, what a cool looking bike. Suzuki did a VX800 shaft driver in a similar custom style. That were a nice bike, only available in America. I used to be very keen on imported bikes because models in America and Japan didn't make it to the UK, so some very unusual and cool looking bikes. But yeah, I like that V-Rod. That's pinged out, it's like a twerp. I must have been tired. I tend to do silly things when I'm tired and like my concentration lapses. There was 8 1.5 volt batteries in a pack which fitted underneath, and to charge them up, I don't know where the charger went, so I thought, oh, it's 12 volts, I'll trickle charge them overnight. Plugged it in, wrong polarity, with a little warning flashed up. I thought, oh, I'll turn it round. So I turned it round and it was fine, so I charged it up overnight. Morning after, warm, I thought, yes, I'll plug it back in. But I'd not changed the wires back. It's not working, and suddenly all this smoke came up. So I burnt something out, so it's dead as a doornail now. I did a video when I first got it. It wasn't really suitable for use as a remote control because the servo that turned, it was too severe. Instead of doing it gently like when you're on a bike, it just did left or right, so it kept tipping over. So I thought I'll just have it for display. And the remote, which I've thrown away, you could do electric start, rev it, horn. I'll put a link on the video. I think it was really cool. But like I said, I burnt it out. Very silly. That's them floating candles, I said. Why am I telling you all this? I saw them vases, I thought they'd look nice with a candle in, so I got some candles that I thought would fit, and when I got home I realised they don't go all the way down, but they're floating candles now, can you see? Anyway, oh yes, another thing that arrived. Them coins I sent for a dozen coins. You do repros, and they're really good quality repros. Can you see? Let's have a look. Probably can't see. That's 1732. And the repros with the heads on the back of crowns are even meant to look old. So I wonder if they can be used fraudulently and people sell them on eBay. If you like, so, last bit of decorating done. Key rings to faff around with. Another little job today. I know it looks sunny outside, but severe ice and frost last night. So I'm not risking getting my bike out. We're going to just get my bike out to loosen things up. I got 2 gold effect, but it looks a bit crap. They're dated 1672. And I thought they'd be alright there. Yeah, the only other little job today is this unit, because I use it for clothes. I've got 4 of them boxes, which I'm going to put my motorbike t-shirts in neatly, ready for summer. That's one I got from Aldi. Lovely that, isn't it? BSA. I think I only worn it once, because every time you wash them it wears the bloody printing off. Yeah, the back's being pushed away, can you see? They're only panel pins, so I've got some little brackets ready to put on. I bought some more and then realised I've got some that's got a slot on. These are a better type. With just holes in, not a slot. What's a slot for? They say to make them really tight, you can put them in at an angle. I think that's what the slots are for, so it pulls it back really tight, but it's only to keep the backs on. So today I'll be stripping all them bloody clothes off. The old videos of George Formby. Me last of my Beatles CDs. Valenoidi books. My dad's Only Fools and Horses box set. Someone bought me dad that for Christmas years ago when he died. And I've got it now. Little Reliant Robin. Poor daddy. He loved that show. He thought David Jason were marvellous. Well, he is in the National Treasure. Granville. So all that's coming off. Fix the back. Put it back. And hopefully there'll be less stuff. All the t-shirts neatly folded, about 3 or 4 in each of them. And keep them neatly folded on the... Sorry for waffling on. I got that from Liverpool as well. £2.99 because a mate of mine in London's a big fan, but he didn't really seem very thrilled when I said, why not wear that at the pub when pubs reopened? You're a big Freddie fan, Queen fan. And he, and he thinks I'm mad. So there we are. That's what I'm doing today. Must keep busy. Plus I need some cat food. Should avoid going to the shops. It's getting awful, isn't it? The virus is spreading like wildfire, especially the new strain. We should all stay inside. I thought of wearing my buffs on top of a mask. I get these mask packs, you know, the £2 for 5 good quality ones. And I thought of wearing my buffs on the top. We do not want the bloody virus. Morphy's had it, he said in his video, and his wife as well, Sprocket. Maybe, I'm not telling people what to do, but maybe should do a report and just say how bad were you? Do people cope with it, tolerate it a bit better than other people? Do you have any underlying health conditions? Like me with my dodgy lungs, with being a bloody spray painter for years. You can hear me puffing and panting, but if I get it, I'll be a goner. So we should all stay safe. We've been not ignoring it, but not taking it too seriously, have we? No, when I went online piss-ups, well, only 3, with my mate from work last summer. Lockdown lager louts and a curry, putting yourselves at risk. So that's why I'm furloughed, I think. The company knew it was getting more and more serious, so therefore we're stuck at home. But like I said, we just have to keep busy, try not to go potty. Few people have, like I said, my mum's mate, Joyce, who she's known since the little girls, and now they're both 82. My friend Joyce has gone by me, started screaming and shouting and swearing, and she's in a care home now. Because of the lockdown, she couldn't see her grandchildren or her daughter. I said, oh dear. So, like I said, it affects people in a bad way. Doesn't bother me, I've always lived alone, so I don't give a monkeys about loneliness. But some people can't cope, can they? I don't know. Anyway, so thank you for watching, just a little update, keeping busy with some little projects and do it yourself. I wish I was in St. Bart's with Macca, unless he's back. I talked to his brother on Twitter, and his cousin is Ted Robbins, sorry, his second cousin, because it's his cousin's son, Ted Robbins, that comedian, Den Perry of Phoenix Nights, and Kate Robbins, who did a lot of voiceover work for Spitting Image. They're both on Twitter. Kate doesn't talk, but Ted occasionally thanks me for things I've sent, photos and stuff. There's a photo of Paul McCartney on the beach when he was 18 playing guitar, and Ted's a baby with an ice cream. And Ted's mum's there with a big grin. And someone's colourised it I found it on Google, so I sent it to Ted. Well, but didn't think it were mine. I don't know how to colorise pictures, I'd love to be able to learn. Yeah, so there he is, 78, diving off a bloody luxury yacht into the water. Would you do that? What if there's a big shark waiting? And why does he not buy Cliff Richard's pad unless he's got his own place? 6.8 million. Anyway, that's all for now. That's just this week's little updates. Thank you. Please stay safe. Avoid going out. Have you got someone to do your shopping? I rung my mum last night and she gave me a little list of stuff to get, so I'll be getting her stuff and dropping it off. I'll just tuck it in her vestibule and shut the door and ring the bell. Ring the bell, I got it for Christmas. Right, bye for now.